All right, class. So we are going to discuss your case analyses and what's expected and your practice case. So, your cases, I guess I grouped all this together. There are two during this semester on the 29th of February and then April 4th. They're each worth 7.5%, so 15% total. The thing that's coming up the soonest is your practice case, so sorry, which will be worth two in-class exercise grades or class activity grades. I don't remember how I classified them. One for actually doing the case and putting forth good effort, and one for participation in class when we discuss. Um, so the case, the tables, everything's in week 4 folder. And the practice case is just that. I want you, based on my instructions, to do the best that you can. So on Thursday, 2:15, when the practice case is due, we will discuss the analysis as a class. You can work in groups of 2 to complete the practice case. What you're going to do is just make slides, and then in the slides, in the notes section, you will put what you would have said. So, for example, in the past, I didn't know all students didn't know what the notes section was, but okay, so here's normal. If I go down here and I pull this up, there's this note section where I can add notes, and that's not actually shown on your screen when you have in presentation mode. That's notes for yourself. But I can read those notes and see what you would have said. So, continuing on, every student should be prepared to discuss different aspects of the case, and I will be tracking participation. And so, what follows next is just an overview of my expectations, an example of format. And when I say example, it does not need to be exactly like this. This is just an example. So, case expectations, the rubric. So, you can go through this, but the first part is going to be the analysis. So, you're identifying and explaining what the issues are. So, you need to specifically discuss those issues and the causes of those issues, along with a discussion of the current situation. What is currently going on? Then I'm going to look at the depth of your analysis. So, continuing on, you need to talk about core competencies, the marketing mix, competitive advantages, company analysis, Salesforce analysis. And so when I say company analysis, what in terms of their financials is going on? What, again, is the current situation? With the Salesforce, how is the Salesforce structured? How are they paid? How many salespeople do they have? Where are they located in territories, etc.? Then the big pieces are going to be your recommendations. So, how specific are you in your recommendations? So, you should have goals/objectives, and then you should be very specific about each goal or objective. So, essentially, in the case, you should see yourself as a consultant, and you're coming in and you're saying, okay, here's what I see the situation to be, i.e., your analysis. And here are my recommendations based off of this situation. So here's what I see as the goals and objectives, and here's how I would very specifically carry this out. which goes into the implementation. So, which also includes budget allocation or approximation. What's the plan? Specific plan. Like, if you tell me there needs to be training, what are we training on? Where's the training going to occur? Who's going to do the training? What's a timeline for whatever you're recommending? What's the ROI? So it doesn't have to be a hard ROI number, but it needs to be like, what's the benefit I'm going to receive? And then, just support for recommendations through course materials, through any research you do, and like really thinking through everything that you're recommending. In addition, and this won't be for your practice case because your practice case you're not going to present, but you will in your other two. Look at your presentation. Well, this will be for the practice case, but anyway, moving on. You can read those, but specifically for when you are presenting the case, how your Q&A performance is, particularly between you and your group members. So my basic recommendations: only put on the PowerPoint key information. The PowerPoint should be a support for you. It should not be the full message. So you're going to put the key information, then you're going to talk about information recommendations. You're not going to put full sentences or paragraphs on the slide. Make sure you proofread. Make sure you practice. And then you can go through these different slides. So what I have in black here, you wouldn't leave there. I'm telling you what you should be doing. So again, here in black, I'm telling you what kind of information you need to have. So that's it for the slides. Where can you find all of this? Okay, so if we go to Tuesday, you're going to see the slides I just went through. You're going to see your practice case. The case is old. The dates are old. Forget about the dates. Don't pay attention to the dates. You do not need to do extra research, nor should you, about what is currently going on with this company. Just use the company as a point in time. Go through the tables, and then this is where you would turn it in. You have plenty of time to get this done. I'm just introducing it early. So let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you Thursday.